Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Kearney High to the. Ooh,
Having
all
some
right.
difficulties there?
Yeah, got a little bit of a stutter. So, welcome to today's broadcast for the game between the Kearney High Bearcats and the Columbus Discoverers. We are here at UNK, on the campus of UNK here at Cope Stadium in Foster Field, and today is homecoming for the Kearney High Bearcats. And this is the first home game since their quarantine period after they had a little situation with that. And we are back, and it's really good to be here. We got the Rowdies back. It just feels good to have some football back here at Cope Stadium for the Kearney High Bearcats. Today's game is brought to you by First National Bank. Thank you to them for sponsoring this broadcast, and yeah, so thank you. And the Kearney High Bearcats coming into this game are 0-3. They haven't won yet, but they've had a really tough schedule, and they're looking to get this victory over the Discoverers today. And the Discoverers, not quite sure what the record is at the moment, but they're looking to get this win over the Bearcats after. I believe they have won their last game. I think they won against North Star. I believe that was last week. And here come the Bearcats out on the field. And we are about to get started pretty soon. The Discoverers huddling up at their tunnel. And we're about ready to play football here. And hold on. All right. So, some key players to look out for, from what I could see from the stats, and is the quarterback for the Discoverers. Number 1, Brody Mickey. He averages 15 yards per completion, has 8 touchdowns. Once again, I'm not quite sure how accurate those stats are. We are going off what we have right now. And then we have number 6, Ernest Hausman. He has 30 total tackles on the year, and 202 receiving yards. And then we have Mason Moore, who averages 22.4 yards per reception and has 234 total rushing yards on the year. And then for the Bearcats, look for Preston Pearson to come out and make some big plays for the Bearcats. Their offensive line has been solid throughout the year. They're looking to continue that consistency and defend home turf today. And we will get started. The officials will meet at midfield, get ready for the coin toss.
I think you forgot to introduce us there.
Oh, yes, I'm very sorry. Okay, so we got Tasha.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
Allie.
I'm so sorry.
So
okay.
we have Tasha and, remind me of your name.
Nolan.
Nolan. So Tasha and Nolan are announcers. And then we have Allie Myers here on computer. And then me, Brianna Royal, is running camera for right now, at least.
And Mr. Goff will be with us shortly. He'll be joining us after halftime.
Yeah, I'll disappear at halftime, so you won't hear my voice for a little bit. Not annoy y'all.
All right, so the Discoverers will kick off here. They will be kicking off to Miguel Molina, and I believe that is Caden Miller to his left right there. And we're about to get started here. Really, really looking forward to this game, guys. I feel like the Bearcats have a solid chance of winning this game, and feel real optimistic about our chances in this one. All right. We're sure waiting for the clock to wind down. Looks like we have a.
There we go.
Oh, okay. We had a clock issue, and that's what's been holding us up. So we figured out the glitch. Dave Jenner to the right of me, working for KGFW, getting hype right next to me. All right, we're about to get started here. here we go. Solid kick. Goes back into the end zone, and Miguel Molina will call fair catch, and the Bearcats will start at the 25-yard line to begin their first drive of the game. This Bearcat offense is a ground and pound offense. Always look to get the running game going first, because if you can control the clock and you can run the ball effectively, more often than not, you're going to win football games. Preston Pearson lines up in the gun. Takes a snap. Takes it himself. And he's going to get a solid gain here of about, I believe, 8 to 9 yards right there. And it's going to be second and oh, he got the first down. My bad. All right, so Preston Pearson goes for the first down. Solid run right there for the Bearcats. Preston Pearson lines up in the gun again. In motion goes Alex Shaw. And Preston's going to take the snap, and he's going to gain at least 3 looks like 4 yards they're going to give him on that run. It's going to be 2nd and 6 from their own 34-yard line. All right, Bearcats are break huddle. Pearson lines up in the gun again. He's going to drop back and pass it. And this one's going to Caden Miller, and that was broken up incomplete. Good covered right there by the Discoverers. Not quite sure who that was on the coverage. The Discoverers here have inside of the numbers, they have white numbers, and they have an outline on them, which makes it kind of hard to see on this white base jersey, but we'll manage through it. I believe that was, not quite sure, but I believe it was Caleb Van Dyke who was on the coverage right there. He's lining up against Caden Miller. In motion goes Will Luthans. Passes it out to Luthans. And he juggled it. Juggled it, not jungled it.
You struggling there?
There's a flag.
English.
There's a flag on the play, and we'll see what it is.
Gotta get those words out there.
Yeah.
Struggling, man.
You're going to call, not quite sure what that was. I wish you could tell.
I think it was something on the Bearcats.
Yeah, it was on the Bearcats.
That's what
That's what
I'm hearing.
I'm a football guy. I know how the game works, but sometimes some of the referee calls are just like, I don't know what they're talking about.
Right.
Like, it's like sign language, basically. Oh, Pearson will be back to punt this one away. And this is a solid punt, and it's going to bounce out to the 20-yard line where the Discoverers will take it. And that was Trey Kozba, or Cosba. I apologize if I mispronounced that. On the return, he will get to, I believe it was the 30. Shoot, the 30. They're just gonna go at the. They're gonna be at the 30-yard line. All right. All right. Brody Mickey at quarterback right now. In motion. He's going to hand it off. And the ball is out. And the Discoverers will cover it back up. Almost disastrous right there for the Discoverers. Good defense right there by the Bearcats.
All right, I'm going to just try to cover some of this dead air we have going on here. So, you guys don't care because you're obviously watching the football game. But tonight is also it's the fall play, isn't it? Or is
Yes.
it just one act?
It's fall play.
Fall play. So, fall play is also tonight. So, if you notice within anywhere, there's some kids missing because of it. I don't know about the football team because I don't know football very much. I'm normally with the band, so band geek.
I think we're also announcing the homecoming winners. Is it during halftime?
All right.
It should be after the game if I
After?
know correctly. I think golf will clear that up later, but I'm pretty sure it's after.
All right.
So stay tuned for that.
Discoverers will line up in the gun. Takes a snap, drops back, looking to throw. And he has a guy, and he's going to be thrown, pushed out of bounds by Alex Shaw right there for a gain of looks to be about 4 yards right there for the Discoverers, and it's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Discoverers. All right, Discoverers line up in the gun again. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Has a man open, and he caught that right on the sideline. Impressive. Good catch right there by, not quite sure who that was. Once again, these numbers are just so hard to read with this white base jersey. I really wish I could tell y'all guys. I'm genuinely sorry. I can't tell.
I am so sorry about the camera difficulties at the moment.
All right, fumbled snap, and he's going to hand it off, and he got nowhere, it appears, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Discoverers. Oh, he got 2 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Discoverers from their own 45.
Sorry, guys. Our camera died, so we're trying to get that back up.
Isn't that it?
Do this like a radio broadcast, I suppose. Man goes into motion. And he's going to throw it out. And he has a man open. And he is going to be down at the 15. Big gain right there for the Discoverers. The Bearcats did not have very good defense on that play. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 15. And the Discoverers are in position to maybe capitalize on this drive.
Alrighty, guys. We're sorry about that technical difficulties. It seems to be that our battery died, and you gotta love technology these days, right?
No, at least you didn't miss anything too exciting.
I know, right?
What?
Wouldn't that be unfortunate?
Rody Mickey lines up in the gun, but the Discoverers are going to call timeout here, it appears. And we will be back. We will take a break, and we'll be back in a few.
This is BSN, brought to you by First National Bank.
All right, welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network. And we have a man going motion for the Columbus Discoverers. Takes a snap, and it's going to be a handoff to, I cannot tell who that is, but they are in the end zone for a touchdown. That looks like it was number 2, Trey Cosba. It's a good, well-run play right there for by the Discoverers. They look like they had the Bearcats fooled on that one. Fantastic run play right there for the score.
It's just those little tiny details I see that seem to kick us because we don't recognize these, that makes sense, guys.
I suppose.
It's just those little tiny details.
And they're gonna get a
Field goal?
no, they're gonna get an encroachment penalty right there on the Bearcats. Man went early on the right side. I believe that was DeAndre Dubois. I believe. Number 85. So they're going to try it again now. Takes a snap, good hold, and the kick is through, and the extra point is good. So Columbus strikes first blood in this game. They lead 7-0, and we will be back in a bit. This is the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. All right, welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network. The Discoverer is going to kick off to the Bearcats here. We got Miguel Molina and we got Caden Miller back there again to receive this kick. And here's the kick. And this one's going to be a little bit of a shorter kick.
It's caught.
And it looks, they're going to call fair catch. I did not see that. I was watching the ball go in the air. So, Bearcats will start at the 25-yard line, 20-yard line. This isn't NFL rules, Nolan. All right.
You can sure try.
Okay. So, Bearcats trying to answer back here on this drive. And after a not-so-effective drive on their first attempt, Preston Pearson will line up in the gun. In motion goes Ndugwa. And he's going to hand it off to Parker Weiss. And Parker Weiss is going to gain 4 yards on that play. So it will be 2nd and 6. No, they're going to give him 5, it appears. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Bearcats. Solid pickup right there for the Bearcats. They will break huddle. Pearson sends Ndugwa in motion again. Takes a snap. He's going to throw. No, he's going to run. He's going to run. And he will only gain 2 yards on the play. And that now it will be 3rd and 3 for the Bearcats. Columbus defense so far been pretty solid against this Bearcat run game in the first couple in the early moments of this ball game. All right, Bearcats break huddle. Preston Pearson will line up in the gun. And then Ndugwa goes in motion again. Takes a snap. And Pearson will power through for the first down. Really good run right there by Preston Pearson for the first down to extend this drive. And the ball will be spotted at their own 42-yard line. Pearson comes into the huddle with the play. Line up in the gun. Parker Weiss to his right. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to escape it. But he will gain about 3 yards, maybe, on the play. So it will become 2nd and 7 here for the Bearcats. 2nd and 7. All right. All right, Preston Pearson coming in with the play. Repeating myself. Sorry. All right, Pearson. We'll pitch it off to Parker Weiss, and Parker Weiss is met by two Discoverers right there. I believe on the tackle that was Ernest Hausman. And yeah, once again, I'm very sorry. I really cannot see these numbers. Like, it's tough. It's tough.
It's white on white. Like,
Yeah.
it's probably silver, but it's still white on white from the distance.
It's a uniform violation for us broadcasters. We can't tell what's going on. All right. All right, Chris Dutenhofer will check into the game. All right. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Bearcats right here. And Pearson will line up in the gun. Dutenhofer on his right. In motion will go Josh Bean. And Pearson will look to throw. And he has Alex Shaw, and he's going to have a first down. And he got and he's inside of Discoverer territory, and he's going to be down at the 44-yard line. Great pass and great play by the Bearcats right there. All right. Bearcats line up in the gun. In motion goes Colby Spangler. And Preston Pearson will keep it himself. He has some open room, and he's going to power through and get the first down again. But there's a flag on the field. Not quite sure what that is, but we're about to find out. Bearcats are going back to the original line of scrimmage, which tells me that this is against them. And it's going to be holding on the Bearcats. So that will push them back 5 yards from the original spot. 1st and 15 for the Bearcats. $17. What?
From the 49-yard line, evidently.
It's a 5-yard penalty. All right. Well, it's 1st and 17. I have been told, and now Chris Dutenhofer will line up at Preston Pearson's left and play action fake, and he's going to pass it to Alex Shaw, and Shaw powers forward, and he's going to be about two yards short of the first down. But a really solid pickup right there from the Bearcats, picking up ground that they lost because of that penalty. So it'll be second and 3 for the Bearcats. I thought it was going to be 2 yards, but 2nd and 3 for the Bearcats. Break huddle. They go to the line quickly. Takes the snap, hands it off to Chris Dutenhofer. And he had the wheels moving right there. He was in a burst of speed right there, and he gets the first down. Solid gain right there. First down, Bearcats. We'll be down at the 30-yard line. Great pickup for the Bearcats. Bearcats marching here, looking to respond to Columbus's last drive in which they scored. In motion goes Shaw. Hands it off to Dutenhofer again. And Dutenhofer has some space, breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to get down to the 19-yard line, and that's another first down for the Bearcats. Chris Dutenhofer with 2 really good runs right there for the Bearcats. And I'm thinking, with the streak that Chris is on, I think they're going to hand it to him again.
More than likely. Chris Dutenhofer. I'm trying to figure out. I think he is, a junior this year?
Yes, he's a junior.
What a great... He's so athletic right there.
And I was right. They handed it off to Chris Dutenhofer again. He has some open space, and he might be 1 yard, if not at the first down marker right there. Great run right there once again by Dutenhofer. Parker Weiss going to come in for Dutenhofer. And Josh Bean will check out as well. Bearcats line up in the gun. Parker Weiss to the to the right of Preston Pearson. And the timeout has been called by the Bearcats. And we will take a quick break. And you're watching Bearcat football on the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. All right, welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network. Bearcats are on the 12-yard line, on the 12-yard line right here. Preston Pearson, low snap, drops back, throws, and Alex Shaw, and he trucked the dude's helmet off.
Gosh.
Touchdown, Bearcats! Great pass right there from Preston Pearson to Alex Shaw. He put a body into that dude, and that man lost his helmet. Great drive by the Bearcats. Alex Shaw's pumped up after that one, as he should be. Great run right there. Some great runs, great passes. That was a productive drive for the Conor McGregor walk on the sideline. And the kick is up by Dakin, and it is no good. So the Bearcats cannot convert on the extra point, and they still trail 7-6 with 1 minute and 57 seconds left in the first quarter. We will take a break. You're watching Bearcat football on the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, and the Bearcats just scored, and they are ready to kick off to Columbus. James Dakin back out on the kick. That kid has a leg. All right, back to receive the kick is, once again, I could not tell you. Man, these uniforms are real frustrating. I really apologize. I'm very sorry to any Columbus fans out there. All right, so Columbus will take it out, but they called a touchback. So the Discoverers will start the drive out the 20-yard line. They're looking to respond to the Bearcats' scoring drive. Here's your chance of go big blue throughout the stadium. Solid crowd here. Good to see the Rowdies back. Ah, man, it just feels good. It feels almost like a normal football game, except we're wearing masks on our face masks.
You know what? I've learned with the masks.
And the Discoverers will get a run play that will go for 3 yards right there. So it should be 2nd and 7 right there for the Discoverers.
Back to your comment on the mask. One thing I've learned about them, though, just from morning band rehearsals, they keep my face warmer. So I'm not going to complain too much, because your hot breath stays there. Yeah, it's moist. Your face isn't cold.
You know what? I honestly think that sometimes moisture on the mask, like at some point, becomes a bad thing because it condenses.
That's why
you know
you
what I mean?
carry multiple on
All
you
right.
and change them out.
All right. Discoverers will line up in the gun, and he is going to be brought down, but not before getting the first down. He will be downed at the 44-yard line. Solid pickup right there for the Discoverers. Good pass right there by Brody Mickey. All right. Mickey has the play. He's going to take the snap. He's going to keep it himself. And he had a gain of about 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Discoverers. Got Noah Molina checked into the game for the Bearcats. All right. So the Discoverers will line up. Mickey will line up in the gun. Takes a snap. Drops back to throw. Moves around in the pocket. He's going to escape some pressure here. But he's going to be swallowed up by a gang of Bearcats right there. So many people came in, I couldn't really designate one person that made the tackle right there. All I know is that was good defense by the Bearcats.
Way to go, Cats.
And that will be the end of the first. That'll be the end of the first quarter. We will be back in a minute. This is the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank.
Brianna, you're on.
All right, welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about the band while they're still sorting everything out. So tonight's halftime show, they're actually recording it, and we're going to be submitting it tonight. It is actually a competition, so a lot of you football fans will see the band compete. And then last weekend, the band competed, and we got a superior. Yay, us. And then we compete tomorrow. We're going to Aurora. It's only bands, so no spectators, unfortunately. But we're going to be leaving at 7 in the morning.
All right, Discoverers.
All right, back to the game.
On third down are going to be stopped. Great defense right there by the Bearcats. And now it's going to be 4th and 10 in a punting situation for the Discoverers. Fantastic defense on that drive by the Bearcats. And we have a substitution situation. Noel Molina will run off the field. And the Discoverers will back to punt. High snap. And he's going to do a rugby-style kick. And it was not the best kick, but the Bearcats will set up shop at the 44-yard line to begin this drive. So good field position for the Bearcats to begin this drive. And hopes of another score to go ahead over the Discoverers. Bearcats hopefully will run with the same efficiency that they ran with the last drive. It's a very solid drive, very promising. Things to come in this game. Preston Pearson lines up in the gun. To his right, that is Chris Dutenhofer, but Preston Pearson will keep it himself, and he will get a gain of only 1 yard on the play. 2nd and 9 for the Bearcats. Good defense right there by the Discoverers. Pearson comes to the huddle, ready to tell his men to play. The break huddle. Get to the line quickly. Takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to Dutenhofer. And Dutenhofer has some space, but he's going to be met at the 48-yard line, I believe. And it's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Bearcats. All right. Bearcats break huddle. In motion goes Bean. It's going to be a QB keeper for Preston Pearson. And he's going to get the first down. Great run right there by Preston Pearson. And he's going to be down at the 44-yard line.
And our very own Brianna Royal is going to go do the halftime show. It is about 10 minutes. But let's just congratulate those guys. They got a superior in band, guys. That is amazing. So I just wanted to give them
Alex
a
Shaw
quick
goes
shout
into
out.
motion. Preston Pearson will hand it off to Dutenhofer. And he will get a gain of at least 1 yard on the play. 2nd and 9 for the Bearcats. Parker Weiss will check in for Dutenhofer. Pearson lines up in the gun. Got 3 men to his right and 1 man to his left. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw it to Alex Shaw again. And Alex Shaw with a really nice gain right there. And he's going to be down at the 25-yard line. First down, Bearcats. Fantastic pass by Preston Pearson. And a great run by Alex Shaw. Bearcats driving once again. Can they capitalize on this drive? All right. Preston Pearson going to keep it himself. And he's going to get a solid gain right here of about 5 yards, I think it might be. So he's going to be down at the oh no, excuse me. There's a gain of a lot more, and there was a gain of 8 on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 2 coming up for the Bearcats. Pearson lines up in the gun. Parker Weiss to his right. He's got 2 receivers to each side of him. Oh, and looked like somebody jumped on the Columbus side. And I can see that number. That was 54, Hector Amaya, who jumped a little early. So the Bearcats are gonna move the ball forward a little bit. So it's gonna be a first down for the Bearcats. And now they are in the red zone. It's on the 12-yard line. Preston Pearson lines up in the gun. And he's going to hand it off to Parker Weiss. And Parker Weiss moving some guys. He's going to march into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Getting the Rowdies hyped. You love to see it. What a run by not by Preston Pearson. By Parker Weiss. Fantastic run by that man. Gotta love the physicality the Bearcats are coming out in right now. It's been really good. The running game has picked up after the first drive, and James Dakin is on to attempt this extra point. Snap looks good, and the kick is good, and the extra point is through, and the Bearcats take a 13-7 lead over the Discoverers. And we will take a break, and you are watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National. All right, welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. The Bearcats have just scored, taking the lead over the Columbus Discoverers, 13-7. Right now, James Dakin ready to kick it back to the Discoverers. And here it goes. And this is a low kick, and it's going to be fielded at the 5-yard line. A little bit of a fumbled it a little bit right there. And he has some open grass in front of him, and he's going to be down at the 31-yard line. Solid return right there by the Discoverers. All right. Discoverers. They have wristbands on to know what plays are being called, which is kind of cool. All right. Gonna have Mickey send the man into motion. That is Trey Kozba. He's going to throw, and that's going to bounce off the ground. That looks like it was incomplete. Oh, okay. So they're going to call it a catch by... They're going to call it a... Are they going to call that a catch? No, they are not. It's incomplete. That's what I thought. All right. All right. Discoverers, line up in the gun. They're going to hand it off. And the Bearcats meet him immediately at the line. And that was a gain of very little yardage right there. A gain of about 2. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Bearcats. I mean, for the Discoverers. Oh, man. All right. All right, Bearcat fans rising to their feet on 3rd down. Bringing the noise. Discoverers line up in the gun. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Scrambles out of the pocket, and he's going to be sacked, and a fumble, and that's going to be recovered by the Bearcats. 1st down Bearcats from the 22-yard line. Great defense by the Bearcats. Momentum is in the Bearcats' favor right now. They have the first turnover in the game. The Discoverers gave away the first turnover of the game. It's Bearcat ball, and those are the kind of things that you like to see if you're a Bearcat fan, not what you want to see as a Discoverers fan. Bearcats break huddle. Preston Pearson will line up in the gun. Parker Wise to his right. He has 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to pitch it off to, it's going to be an option play to Parker Weiss, and Parker Weiss will get down to the 5-yard line. Great pickup right there for the Bearcats. First and goal for the Bearcats from the 5-yard line. Preston Pearson runs to the huddle with the play with 16 seconds left on the play clock. And they're going to go to the huddle quickly, as they should. Preston Pearson lines up in the gun. He's going to take the snap. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to try to power it forward. And that's going to be a gain of, I believe, 3-some yards. He's going to be down at the 2-yard line. So 2nd and goal for the Bearcats. Josh Bean will check out, and Peter Glant will check in for the Bearcats. And a timeout will be called by... Oh, I thought somebody called the timeout. All right. Shaw goes into motion. It's going to be QB keeper for Preston Pearson. And he is in. Touchdown, Bearcats. Another great drive capitalizing on the Discoverers' mistake. And that's another touchdown for the Bearcats. And the Bearcats take the lead, extend their lead, 19-7 over the Discoverers. James Dakin on to attempt the extra point. He will snaps good, and the kick is good. And the Bearcats now lead 20-7. Fantastic drive for the Bearcats off the fumble by the Discoverers. And we will be back in a minute. You are watching Bearcat football on the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. All right, welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network. Bearcats about to kick off to the Discoverers after their score. All right, Bearcats getting ready to kick it off. James Dakin back to kick this one away, and he's gonna boot it into the end zone, and they're gonna call touchback, so Columbus will get started at the 20-yard line. Columbus definitely wants to score now if they want to get back into this game. There's a lot of game left, but a score here would be super ideal right here for the Discoverers. It could change the momentum going into halftime, as there is 5 minutes and 39 seconds left on the clock. All right, in motion man for the Discoverers, and he's going to get the ball, and he's going to get a gain of nothing right there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Discoverers. Bearcat defense has kind of stepped it up. Oh, wait. He gained a yard. I'm sorry, folks. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Discoverers. He's going to throw it out to, can't tell who that is. I think that's number 6, Ernest Hausman, I believe, got that ball. Was it?
I think it was
Number 8, I'm sorry. Mason Moore. Man, some of these numbers are just super hard to read. Once again, I apologize, folks, for not noting players who have made plays. I'm deeply, deeply sorry. Third down for the Bearcats. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Discoverers. He's going to send a man in motion. He's going to take the snap. He's going to run for the first down and a lot more. He's going to be down at the 41-yard, at the 40. They're going to call him out at the 43-yard line. Solid pickup right there for the Discoverers. Trying to get a drive going against these Bearcats. Discoverers line up in the gun. It's going to be a quick pass, and he's going to get a gain of 9 yards right there. 2nd and 1 coming up for the Discoverers. Great pass right there by Brody Mickey. Gonna say he was 2 yards short. 2 yards short, so it's 2nd and 2 for the Discoverers. Runs up in the gun. Sends a man in motion. High snap. He's going to hand it off. And he is going to be stopped after a gain of maybe a yard right there. So it'll be 3rd and 1. No, they're just going to bring him back. No, it's going to be 1 yard. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Discoverers. Looking to the... All right. We got the Bearcat fans rising to their feet on 3rd and 1. Bearcats trying to make a stand here. Discoverers trying to extend this drive and bring some momentum into halftime. Going to hand it off. And it looks like with forward progress, he got the first down. And they're going to say he did get the first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Discoverers from their own from their own 47-yard line. Discoverers check their wristbands for the play. If a man in the gun can take the snap, he's going to be quick pass out, and he's going to be down inside of Bearcat territory. That was number 11, Blake Thompson, who made the catch right there. Solid pickup right there for the Discoverers. 2nd and 1 from the 43-yard line for the Discoverers. Brody Mickey will come in with the play, letting them all know. Must say, the wristbands is a really cool thing. Honestly, like that's kind of neat.
Clever idea.
It is. It really is. All right. Mickey will drop back. He has a man open downfield, and that was great defense by the Bearcats. That was Caden Miller, I believe, on the coverage. And that was almost great defense. Almost a pick right there for the Bearcats. Great coverage. All right. The Discoverers come to the line. And Mickey is going to just hand it off here. And can't tell who that is, but he picked up a solid gain right there. That's going to be first down for the Discoverers from the 44-yard line, 43-yard line. No, 33-yard line. And Discoverers driving here, looking to put some points on the board. It's going to be a quick handoff, and that's going to be a gain of, I believe, 4 yards or some on the play. Solid pickup right there for the Discoverers. 3 yards. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Discoverers. Mickey will line up in the gun. Takes a snap, throws, and I believe his receiver has picked up the first down. And he's going to be spotted short. The perspective and angle sometimes messes with my head, you know what I mean? So sometimes you just can't tell, but 3rd and 2 coming up for the Discoverers. Mickey looks to the sideline, and the Discoverers will call timeout, and we will as well. You're watching the Bearcat football on the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. And welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network. And timeout, coming back from timeout from the Columbus Discoverers. They will come to the line, faced with a 3rd and 2 inside of Bearcat territory at the 25-yard line. Line up in the triple option. They're going to hand it off, and he's going to be stuffed at the line by the Bearcat defense. See Caden Miller, Miguel Molina, and a host of Bearcats right there making the stop right there. Great defense by the Bearcats. And it appears that the Discoverers will be bringing on the field goal team out here to attempt a 36-yard field goal. Snaps good, holds good. Oh, and the Bearcats got some pressure on the side, but that looks like no good. No good for the Discoverers. So they will not pick up any points on that drive after a very promising drive. So the Bearcats will get the ball back with 30 seconds left in the first half. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line.
I apologize about the timer, guys. The timer is, the computer is really touchy today. So, like I said, I'm really sorry about the timer. It's a little bit off. So there is indeed 30 seconds left on the actual clock here at Cope Stadium.
All right, Preston Pearson will take the snap. He's going to pitch it off to Chris Dudenhofer, and Dudenhofer got hit. And he had some open grass in front of him. That might have saved a touchdown, knowing that kid's speed. But there's a flag on the field. And the Bearcats are marching backwards. I'm thinking this is a holding call. Yeah, holding on the Bearcats. So they will march backwards, not forwards on this play. So they will now be spotted at the 12-yard line. So not what you want, but the Bearcats probably just trying to get into the locker room for halftime and just go into the second half with confidence. They have the lead and all the momentum at the moment. And looks like Preston Pearson's just going to take a knee and let the clock run out. And that is halftime, ladies and gentlemen. And your score at halftime, Kearney leads Columbus 20-7. And you are watching Bearcat football on the Bearcat Sports Network. We will be back for the start of the second half. We will be showing the band's performance while halftime is going on. So for your halftime entertainment, you will be watching them, and we will be back for the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to tonight's broadcast here. Kearney Bearcats versus Columbus Discoverers. My name is Robert Goff. I'm the executive producer of our Strive Sports Network. I'm glad you guys are tuning in tonight for this wonderful matchup. Kearney leads the Discoverers 22-7 as we get ready for the first half. Again, thank you for tuning in. Please remember our Strive Sports Network is brought to you by students. It's student-run, student-produced, student-broadcast. Our entire first half, we've had students up here. I kind of stepped out of the way, and I think they've done a nice job here. So please be supportive of these young Kearney High students as they run the cameras, they man the microphones, they run the producer apps, they do everything here. Just like the athletes on the field are high school athletes doing the best they can, we up here in the booth are doing the absolute best we can to bring you this absolute game. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a good one here tonight. Bearcats fell behind early 7-0 on a nice run pass for Columbus. And after that, it has been all Bearcats. Coach Cool has that offense humming right now, and it's looking good. Made some adjustments, and that ground game is moving. Okay, the big tunas up front are moving the line. Parker Weiss, Preston Pearson doing some good damage here. Also very impressive, Chris Dutenhofer, young junior. We were talking here, Nolan will be back here in a second. He's just stepped out to grab a bite to eat. And Chris kind of reminds us of Darren Sproles type player, kind of small, pops out there, and then all of a sudden, boom, hits that hole and gone. And so we got, they extend a little more time here, so 2:46 maybe. Again, this is Homecoming 2020 here, Kearney High School. And tune in after the game. We will have homecoming royalty for Kearney High School. We will bring that to you. We'll announce the candidates. We'll keep it on the air so you guys can watch who will be crowned our 2020 king and queen for homecoming. We're glad that we're able to have some kind of homecoming facility in all this COVID mess that we have going on. No dance this year, but what's important is the football game. It's the festivities. It's the environment. And big environment come back. Allie, the Rowdies are back.
Oh, yeah. Finally.
Isn't it nice to have the Rowdies back?
Oh, my gosh.
I know they put them in the north end zone, but you just
the Rowdies are Rowdies.
they just feel the energy. Honestly, twice the Bearcats were down there on that end, and I was down there on the field taking some video and taking some pictures, and you could just feel the energy, the screaming, the cheerings, the stuff down there. And the boys, I saw when Parker's touchdown, he went over, faced the Rowdies. When Preston punched in, faced the Rowdies. The boys are feeding off that. They want to see their classmates there. Their classmates want to come out and celebrate them. So it's a good thing here.
And I see, the past few games, they weren't allowed on.
Right, we understand why.
Yeah,
we get why. We're not discouraging.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not demeaning the administration whatsoever for the decision.
Exactly.
Absolutely, please do not understand that. People understood. People were very respectful, but things have changed, and they have allowed the Rowdies in, and that's a great thing.
And I love it because you can tell that the Rowdies are having fun, and that's.
Oh, they are. They are having a blast. I've been down there a few times. They are all having a ball.
Oh, that has to be good footage right there, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be good stuff here, right here. Okay, guys, 1 minute left here. We're going to take one little short break here. We're going to keep it on the air. We're just going to kick our audio off, and we'll be back for the second half kickoff on our Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank of Omaha.
And welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. The Bearcats ready to kick off to the Discoverers.
Yep.
To start off the second half.
And Nolan kind of said it here, and I kind of see it now. I was on the field there. It is really hard to see the Discoverers numbers, isn't it?
Oh, it is, yes.
So, we apologize if we can't give you the exact player for Columbus because we really just can't see the numbers. We'll do the best we can, but.
Solid kick right there by James Dakin, and
Yep.
Columbus will start at the 20-yard line to begin their drive.
Yep. James did a nice job, junior, taking the kicking duties this year. And another nice kickoff here. Touchback for the Columbus Discoverers. Ball starting on the 20-yard line. Nolan, what does Columbus got to do to get back in this game? It's only 20-7, but it's been all Bearcats for a quarter and a half.
Yeah, the Bearcats have all the momentum, and all the Discoverers really need to do is get some momentum going in their direction. Like, they need to run the offense a little bit better.
Yep.
This defense has been – that was quite the hit right there. He was popped right there.
I think that was a quarterback number 1, Brody Mickey. Brody's not a very big kid, 5'9", 155 pounds. And he ran a little option there on the left side, and he just got tattooed. Usually it's probably where the throw there is usually a holding call.
Yeah.
We'll line up here. See, yep, that's their Columbus already kind of backing up.
Yep, a holding on Columbus.
For the Bearcats, that's a good start here. Brings up, 1st and 18?
Yep.
March the ball at 19. March ball back to the 9-yard line.
Guess who's back?
Hey, Brianna.
Hi, Brianna.
How are you doing?
Again.
Brianna had to go down.
First
and do a little marching.
Brianna, you did great. I'm so
my
proud
God.
of you.
First and 21 for the Discoverers.
Mickey still in quarterback. Bearcats would love just to pin him deep right here, wouldn't they?
Oh, yes, for sure. All right. Play action fake. He's going to drop back and throw at the feet of his receiver.
Well, is it a – okay, it was a running back. I think he's throwing to number 8, Mason Moore. Yeah. When I first saw that, I thought that's a lineman. That's a big kid there, Mason Moore, number 8 there. 5'10", 200-pound fullback linebacker. He threw right at his feet there. It probably was a good move because I think if he would have thrown it there, Bearcats are right there, he'd probably been a loss.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of an intentional grounding, throwing at the feet there.
Bearcats have had a pretty stout defense for the most part of the game. And Mickey will drop back and throw, and he has a man open, and he comes down with it.
Yep.
And he's going to be right at the first down marker, and that's going to be a first down for the Discoverers.
Nice pass right between that seam there. Found it right between two Bearcats.
That was very clutch.
That 22-yard pass play there brings up first down. That, escaped there. Bearcats had them 2nd and 21, and they escaped. Here, Coach Cool's not very happy about that defense call right there, but.
Just like you said before, they're all students, right?
They are. They're doing the best we can.
Exactly.
All right. 1st and 10 for the Discoverers. Mickey's going to hand it off to, once again, not quite sure who that is, but he picked up a solid gain right there.
We're going to try there.
And
we just got a text message here from Alyssa. Got to have a shout-out to Alyssa Epler, who is home quarantined.
Hey, Alyssa, I just want to say hi, and I love you, and you're amazing.
Okay.
Yes, we all
Even
love Alyssa.
if you're home in quarantine.
Yeah. Alyssa's home in quarantine. So she's doing there. So she's watching us, and she's usually in the booth with us, or sometimes Rowdies. But we miss you, Alyssa.
Mickey takes a snap.
We'll see
He's
here
going to
soon.
pass it off. And he is going to be met by a host of Bearcats right there. He's going to be stopped 1 yard short with forward progress of the first down. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Discoverers.
Good defense to stop by the Bearcats. As soon as he caught it, he had no chance to move. No yak, no yards after catching. Bearcats took him straight down. Brings up a good 3rd and 1. 3rd and a long one.
Yes. Very long one, especially with the way this it's 3rd and 2 actually.
Yeah, they're rushing 3rd and 2.
So it is a long one.
Yeah, good. I mean, that was a good stick by the Bearcats there.
Oh yeah.
As soon as he caught it, let's stop here.
They are moving to the football.
I'm probably looking to hear that Mason Moore, the big fullback.
And a high snap, and that's a fumble. And the Bearcats are on top of it, and the Bearcats have recovered the fumble. First down.
Wait for confirmation, but I'm pretty sure Bearcats have that ball.
Yeah, looks like Bearcats football.
There it is.
And it is. Bearcat football at the 35-yard line. The Discoverers cough up another fumble.
Right.
And the momentum just continues to go the Bearcats' way.
Exactly, Nolan. Starting to sway the Bearcats' way right there. And it really wouldn't have mattered anyway because the Bearcats they blew that up from the top. Even if the handoff was made, Bearcat defense was all over. It's going to be 4th down. But we're going to take the ball 35-yard line.
Absolutely.
Preston Pearson come back in. Absolutely. Preston Pearson back in.
All right, Preston Pearson lines up in the gun. And it looks like I'm trying to figure out if that is Miguel Molina or Parker Weiss to his left. It's Parker Weiss to his left.
Yep.
And Pearson will keep this one, and he's going to gain only 1 yard in the play. Great defense right there by the Discoverers, swallowing up Pearson on that play.
I really haven't seen a whole lot of Miguel out there. He's done a nice job in the defense.
Yes, he has.
But
He's played really good defense.
Right, in the backfield, it's mainly been Weiss and Dudenhofer. And I knew in a Dudenhofer, I see Chris right down here on the sideline, number 35. He's got him right in front of me. So, and but yeah, Parker's mainly had the main workload tonight.
Oh, he has.
And he's ran strong. That touchdown run he had earlier in the game, wow.
That was amazing.
That was
Preston
impressive
Pearson
run.
lines up in the gun. In motion goes Peter Glant. And Pearson will drop back to throw. He has some pressure on him. He's going to scramble out, and he's going to take it himself. And he's going to get a gain out to, I believe, the 31-yard line here. A small gain, and it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Bearcats.
Yep, gain of 2 on the play here brings up 3rd and 6. Now, this is, again, an interesting field position here. You know, Coach Cool's looking, is this a 2-down play series or what? You know, you don't quite know. Well, let's get 6 yards or 5.5, it looks like here, and we'll have to worry about it. But, you know, from here, we got a stoppage clock. Not quite sure with the referees. One referee said clock movement, 1 stop. The clock is still moving, which,
I'm so confused.
yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on here.
Play clock isn't moving.
Yeah,
Is there a...
the game clock has not stopped.
perhaps,
The game clock has not stopped. Okay, well, they keep going.
And the play clock has stopped
No,
now.
now they're going to stop. I think they're going to reset.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, because we were just kind of, the referees came in. They must have saw something stop here, but the play clock never stopped. So, which is, you know, honestly, for the Bearcats, we're okay with that. You know, faster that clock goes out, we're good.
Yep.
Exactly.
The more time you can chew, I mean, the less time the discoverers have to try to come back on you.
Exactly.
Yep. They just yelled up there to reset the main clock here
242.
to 2:42.
Just switch the 2 and the 4 around
Yep.
on that clock.
Allie will change up in our
And
computer. She did a
here
nice
we
job.
go.
Eventually.
That's okay. If not,
Preston
we'll just
Pearson
run it.
lines up in the gun, and he's going to hand it off to Parker Weiss. And Parker Weiss, full steam ahead to the 20-yard line right there.
Boy, he hit that hole hard, didn't he?
Oh, yes,
Man,
he
was-
did.
He saw a gap, and he was moving there, Nolan.
Yeah. First down for the Bearcats inside of Discovery territory at the 20-yard line. Bearcats marching here off of the turnover. Things are looking good for the Bearcats on this drive. Preston Pearson comes into the huddle with a play. Going to break huddle. He's got 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He's got Weiss to his right, and he's going to throw it out to Alex Shaw. And Alex Shaw is going to come close to the first down. He's going to be, I believe, 1 yard short. Solid pickup right there for the Bearcats. Should be 2nd and 1 or 2nd and 2 for the Bearcats. Going to mark it at 2nd and 1, I believe. I'm thinking run. Oh,
Yeah,
you're going to call it 2. Okay,
Yeah.
2nd and 2. Well,
The
nonetheless,
the offensive line has done a really good job. So I agree.
the
You know,
big tuna.
the big tuna's up front. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly what it is. Look at Weiss. I mean, Weiss didn't even get hit. Okay, first down markers on the 10-yard line. Weiss didn't even get touched until he was at the 9. He gained 3 yards until he was even touched. That's offensive line.
Yes.
You know, it's like
100%.
he goes, Parker's going to get all the stats and the glories, but that was the tunas right there.
Absolutely.
The big boys just took over
Absolutely.
that one. They just literally moved them off. Weiss wasn't touched for 3 yards.
Bearcats rush to the line here on 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. Hand off to Weiss again, and Weiss is going to be swallowed up by some Discover defenders.
They were talking, and then they just blew our lineup. I think they had to call a blitz on there. That's good defensive play by the Discovers.
Yes. The Discovers, sometimes their defenses hasn't been the most consistent, but they've had some good stands and some good plays.
Right, exactly.
So props to them for all the good stuff that they've done.
Yeah, I just think they might be a little undermanned, undersized up front, but
I suppose, yeah.
well-coached
Yeah.
team, disciplined team there. Have had some turnovers, which drive coaches crazy, but I think just maybe a little undersized compared to what the Bearcats have.
Yep. All right, Preston Pearson lines up with the gun. In motion goes Alex Shaw. And he's going to be a QB, and it's going to be a QB keeper. And he breaks free, and he has to score. Touchdown, Bearcats. Preston Pearson gets a 7-yard run for the touchdown.
Nice run. Pearson was hit about the 5, kind of rolled off that. Kind of rolled off that and made a great play. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Great drive, great capitalization off of the turnover from that the Discoverers gave up. And now the Bearcats extend their lead 26-7. James Dakin on to try for the extra point. He's going to take the snap, and the hold is good. The kick is good, and the lead is now 27-7, a 20-point lead for the Bearcats, and we will take a break. You are watching Bearcat Football on the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. All right, welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network. And James Dakin off to kick it back to the Discoverers. And this is a solid kick here. And it appears the Discoverers will call touchback. So the Discoverers will start once again at the 20-yard line.
Okay, some scores leading up here. First quarter scored, Lakers 25-18 over the Heat. We're talking about that Lakers Heat series. You know, I have no problem with the Lakers, and I like LeBron.
So do I.
You got to give props to LeBron, but
yeah,
man, I love the way the Heat's playing.
Oh yeah,
I love the way the Heat's
Tyler
playing.
Hero.
Oh yeah.
Now Bam Adebayo, like all those guys dealing with injuries, but you know, that's just the way basketball is sometimes, and you got to power through it.
Yeah, it is. All right, here back to the action here, Nolan.
All right. Discoverers line up with the gun. Slightly high snap right there. He's going to hand it off to, I couldn't tell who that is, but he has green grass in front of him, and he looks like he's going to be gone. And touchdown for the Discoverers. A really impressive run. Once he saw a gap, he just took it and ran with it.
Yeah, again,
fantastic run.
Yeah, we just cannot see the scores here.
Was that Trey Kozba or Cosba? I'm very sorry if I said the name incorrectly, but
Trey Cobes, I believe it is.
It
might have
looks
been
like
there.
Kozba.
Yeah.
Kozba. All right.
Yeah, hit a nice crease there, broke a couple arm tackles from the Bearcats. You know, not very good tackling by the Bearcats there.
Not at all.
Broke some arm tackles, 80-yard run. You know, that's exactly not what the Bearcats wanted. And Coach Cool, you built that, 20-point lead, and in the span of 15 seconds, it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Kick is up, and it is blocked. And the Bearcats have been getting pressure on kicks every single game. I feel like they're just getting pressure on kicks all the time, and they finally got to one. It's the first one I've seen them block after getting pressure on the sides. All right, so after that score, we will take a break. Bearcats lead 27-13. You are watching Bearcat Football on the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. And we're back here at the Bearcat Sports Network. The Discoverers are here to kick off to I believe that is Caden Miller and Miguel Molina back to receive this kick.
I believe it is Miguel.
All right. Here's the kick. And it's going to be a low line drive kick. And it's going to be fielded by Molina. And Molina has some empty grass in front of him. He has a gap. And he's going to go all the way. Looks like nobody's going to catch him. But he's going to get... No, he's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. He had a lot of open grass in front of him, but what a run and what a return by Miguel Molina. And the Bearcats are already at first and goal.
85 as an 85-yard kickoff return. That's got to be an 80 from.
That was a fantastic return by Miguel Molina. So the Bearcats knocking on the doorstep once again. Here we go.
This is the momentum we've been missing. This is what the Rowdies bring to the games.
Yes. And also, like, after a score like that, you can't come out, like, feeling shaken up by it. Like, you got to come back like, okay,
Exactly.
they scored, but we can come back stronger. And that was a good response right there. Big play. The Bearcats rush to the huddle. 6 seconds left on the play clock. In motion goes Alex Shaw. Bearcats need to snap the football, and they do. Preston Pearson has an open hole, and he's going to get down to the 5-yard line here. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 yards to the goal line for the Bearcats.
Kind of back and forth here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, quick scoring here. You know, it just kind of the guy, you know, McLean just kind of ran out of gas, and that guy, you know, the Discoverer has some speed on him because Miguel's not a very slow man.
Not at all.
And you know the Bearcat's going to razz him. It's like, hey, you couldn't take that to the house. You know they're going to give him some hard time.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to give him some hard time. All right, here goes Preston.
All right, in motion goes Alex Shaw. And
Here we go.
Discover showed blitz, but Preston Pearson will go in to the 2-yard line. Good run right there. So 3rd and goal, for the Bearcats. So,
Yeah, I think they're just going to line up.
Preston Pearson getting the play from Coach Cool.
Yeah, they're at the 2-yard line again. For the most part, the offensive line as well. I can't believe this is anything but Preston Pearson going around the middle.
Chris Dudenhofer to his left. And it's going to be a QB keeper. Touchdown, Bearcats. Run from Preston Pearson once again. Back-to-back scores for Preston Pearson. And the Bearcats extend their lead 33-13 over the Discoverers. Miguel Molina's amazing, spectacular return leads to a score for the Bearcats. And that gets some momentum back in the Bearcats' corner for sure.
Yeah, it's actually, you know, exactly what Bearcats wanted. You know, that after that 80-yard reverse score touchdown, Molina's, it's an 84-yard. I believe it was an 84-yard kickoff return. Set the Bearcats up.
James Dakin's
2 plays
kick
later,
is
Pearson
good.
punches in. Bearcats touchdown.
James Dakin's kick is good for the extra point. 34-13 in favor of the Bearcats. You're watching the Bearcat football on the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. And we're back here at the Bearcat Sports Network. Bearcats have just scored, and if you're just joining us, the Kearney High Bearcats lead the Columbus Discoverers 34-13 with 5 minutes and 11 seconds left in the third quarter. And Dakin kicks this ball off. This is a low kickoff, and this is returnable.
It's one of the few kickoffs that's been returned.
And he's going to get stuffed at the 19-yard line.
He pretty much got stopped right at about 20, 19-20, yeah.
Close enough. All right.
Now, okay, we're talking about, before we're going to change here. Now, the Bearcats are 0-3.
Yeah.
But I've not seen the rankings. I can't remember seeing it, but I think we're still ranked in the top 10.
Yeah.
You know, and people might see that. They're like, how is Kearney being 0-3 and ranked in the top 10?
Because of our schedule.
Look who we played, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. We have played number 1 Westside. We have played number 2 Bellevue West.
Bellevue West.
And we played number 4, I believe they're ranked 4th, Lincoln Southeast. 4th or 5th, Lincoln Southeast. And next week, we go on the road to Lincoln High. And then we finish our regular season with Elkhorn South, who I believe is ranked 4th or 5th. So
Tough schedule.
tough schedule. All right. Discover's ball.
Discoverers hand it off.
I believe it's number 8 there, Mason Moore.
And the ball comes
popped
out,
out.
but it's going to look like the Discoverers covered it back up. And the Discoverers
that
escape a tough. Oh my gosh!
That ball just popped straight out of his hand. I think somebody, you know what? That's here at Football 101. You get that ball when the running back stops or somebody grabs it. Other people start pounding and hitting that ball and punching it. No one's kind of punch. I think probably what it is, a Bearcat probably punched that ball in that pile and it popped up. But it popped up right to a white shirt.
The Columbus checks their wristbands for the play call. Man goes into motion, and man goes in motion again. And it looks like it's going to be a screenplay, and it is. And the Bearcats read that perfectly.
Who was that? Is
that looks like it was.
That's number 6, Preston Pearson. Yeah, Pearson read that all the way. He broke through that block there. That's a quarterback right there, Preston Pearson. He just blew that play up for a loss.
When you see a man go in motion, like at that time, you just know it's going to be a screenplay.
Yeah,
so you just go straight to that spot.
Exactly. And what did not happen is Columbus had 2 receivers out there to block, and Pearson just literally shed the blocks.
And he saw that play.
He saw that play the whole way through, and they just couldn't get the pads on Preston to put the block on.
Columbus lines up in the gun, drops back to throw, flag on the play, and he's going to. Oh my goodness! What a great catch! That looks like it was number 8, I believe, Mason Moore.
No, I think it might be that's not Mason Moore. Mason Moore is the running back. But
okay.
Flag on the play, right at the feet of the lineman. My guess is this is holding, coming back. That was a great catch.
He got some air on that one. My goodness.
He went up. That young man went up, and the legs got taken out. He went down hard, but it's on the Bearcats. It looks like a holding on the Bearcats. So defensive holding on the Bearcats. That's really kind of odd where that was thrown at, because it's kind of thrown at the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Or it might have been. It looked like he had holding. Oh, actually, no. Oh, actually.
The ball is not moving forward. So
nope.
I didn't think
Would have been offsetting fouls. So when I was looking there.
Okay. So we have offsetting fouls now. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 again. Third and 10 for the Discoverers.
Yep. I didn't see the other call there.
I didn't see it either.
So, yeah, offsetting calls. So, break for the Bearcats.
And he drops back to pass.
Good protection.
And he throws. And looks like some miscommunication perhaps with the wide receiver right there. So it's just going to fall harmlessly incomplete for the Discoverers. It's going to be 4th and 10.
I think the receiver looking for there is Ernest Hausman, number 6. He's the one who just caught that last one. I think that's number 6. And we need to invest in. We need to get some binoculars.
Oh, yes.
We do need to get some binoculars up here.
We were talking about
Or we need to have people wear white on blue jerseys like the Bearcats.
Oh, yeah,
that'd be helpful.
Now, it's 4th and 10. Okay, I thought they were going for it, and now he's dropping back. So, might be investing in some binoculars next game.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there's no more home roads.
And they go back to punt. And this is a solid punt right here. And it's going to take a favorable Bearcat bounce, but it's going to roll back a little bit like a golf shot. And it's going to be at the 41-yard line to begin the drive for the Bearcats.
We're going to stay right here. Bearcats turnover 306 here. Nolan, we got in 1 week. In 1 week, I know you're a happy man. Because in 1 week, in 8 days, on this field
is
UNK
Lopers.
UNK.
Yes.
Nolan is a big Lopers fan.
What about me, Goff?
Allie here's Loper, but I'm going to tell Nolan here. Nolan's a big Loper fan.
Look.
Nolan, how you feeling right now? In 8 days, you get to see your Lopers on here.
It feels amazing because, I live for Saturdays.
Yes, absolutely.
You will always see me marching down the sideline where the scoreboard is at Foster Field, and you will see me always hyped up and ready for game day all the time. All right, in motion goes I couldn't tell, but there we are. We got a handoff. It goes for about 2 yards. That was 2nd and 8, looks like, for the Bearcats.
I think it's 88 Max Myers.
All right.
Yeah, sophomore, junior receiver. Max is a junior, 6 foot.
Yeah.
He's got a jersey, got punch up there. Usually we don't see Max. Yeah. Usually it's got Cade Miller. And actually, that's a name that's been kind of quiet. Probably one of our best offensive threats throughout the year in catching and receiving the ball has been Caden.
Yeah.
And we haven't called his name much tonight, have we?
No, we have not.
Caden's had it. But you know what? We're still putting 34 points up. That tells you we got some other weapons on the offense.
Preston Pearson, a little bit of a low snap right there. He's going to pitch it off to Chris Dudenhofer. And Dudenhofer looks like he rolled into the first down right there. Yep, he's dead at the first down marker at the 49-yard line of the Discoverers.
Hey,
First down, Bearcats.
Chris, 5 foot, 875 pounds. Now, is Chris really 5'8"?
That might,
Yeah.
maybe.
If he jumps.
I mean, look.
No. Chris is a solid 5'8". Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're not making fun of Chris here.
He is. Oh, absolutely
He's
not.
an absolute great young man, and he is built, and that man is strong, and he is fast.
Bearcats get to the line quickly right here. Preston Pearson lines up in the gun. He's going to hand it off to Dudenhofer, and Dudenhofer's going to be stuffed by the Discovery defense right there. Nothing going right there for the Bearcats right there. Good defense by the Discoverers.
As we're talking, actually at halftime here, we're in third. Dudenhofer, we talked about this earlier. Dudenhofer kind of reminds me of like a Darren Sproles type running back. He kind of hides. He kind of hides behind an offensive line, but he's got that quick burst of speed, and then he takes off.
Yep.
He hides, and the linebackers, their linebackers are when they're looking for him, and they can't find him. And all of a sudden, boom, Chris is through that line. And if he gets a crease, he's gone.
Yep.
Chris is a very fast young man. He's a track kid.
Yep. All right, Preston Pearson lines up in the gun. He's going to take the snap, and he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to power through. Look at the wheels. Just keep moving, and he's going to be stopped at the first down marker, and with 2 yards more, first down Bearcats, and what a run by Preston Pearson.
That was an 11-yard run, and he got hit, and he carried about 5 yards afterwards.
They're just running straight at him.
It's kind of a mano. We're bigger than you, and that's what Coach Gould's figured out. It's like, you know what? We oversize you. We outman you. Columbus can scheme, and they're going to try to, but when you're just bigger, it's harder in football. And we've seen that. We've seen teams bigger than us, and they just outman us.
Yep.
But the problem is you still have to respect, like, Caden Miller. You still got to respect Alex Shaw, the passing game, because we've thrown the ball. Look what we did against Westside. Look, Preston, going back right here. They're talking about it.
And that is over the head of Caden Miller right there. Incomplete.
Yeah. I say because we've shown Westside. We had over 200 yards passing on that Westside defense. And we passed the ball well last week on the road at Bell West. We threw the ball well. So we can throw the ball. A team can run like the Bearcats are doing right now, and then also have the passing game. Offense opens up a lot of playbooks. Coach Gould has that whole playbook open right now.
Yeah, he does. And this hard-nosed physical football that the Bearcats have been playing the whole year has been really effective when they get it going.
Right.
Dubois goes into motion. Pearson lining up, making a gun. And that's a fumbled snap, but Pearson got on top of it. So the Bearcats are going to retain possession. Almost disastrous right there for the Bearcats.
Yeah, right. Yep. Nice just awareness of Preston. At first, you try to pick it up, and if you don't do it right away, just drop on it. Take the loss. Don't do anything special. Don't do anything any worse. Just take the loss. That's what Preston did. Smart young man. First-year starter. But Preston's been in big games. He's played last year in defense as starter. He was a starter last year as a junior in basketball. It's not going to ruffle Preston a whole lot. And frankly, look at the schedule we've had so far. We play some tough teams. Long third and 14 here.
Preston Pearson lines up in the gun, drops back to throw, and he has a man open. Caden Miller on the dot at the 4-yard line. What a pass and what a catch! Connection from Miller to Pearson.
Oh, that was
first down, Bearcats.
And that slide.
We just really
first and goal coming up for the Bearcats.
I said we talked about it all the time. We have not talked Caden Miller's name. We saw that. Great protection by the offensive line. Allowed Preston to set his feet, look down the field. He waited for Caden to break release. Caden did a nice stutter step, got the defensive cornerback to commit to it, and then took off again and had him and laid out. I love that. He laid out, finger-tipped it, brought it in, 3-yard line. Red zone, first and goal for the Bearcats.
All right, and that is the end of the third quarter. We'll be back with you for the fourth quarter. Bearcats in good position. You are watching the Bearcat football on the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. All right, welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network. And to start the fourth quarter, the Bearcats are at the 4-yard line of the Discoverers.
There's that great catch by Caden Miller. Again, we had talked about Caden. Hadn't to call his name, but Bearcats knocking the door once again.
Shaw goes into motion. Preston Pearson, QB keeper, and Pearson in the end zone again. Touchdown Bearcats. And I believe that is Pearson's third rushing touchdown.
I think it's fourth. I believe it's his fourth touchdown.
Fourth rushing touchdown on the day. Great day for Preston Pearson, and the Bearcats extend their lead 40-13 over to the Discoverers.
Yeah, I believe that's fourth because Parker's got one. Pearson has 4. We're missing one. Alex Shaw's touchdown.
Yes.
So Preston Pearson has 4 rushing. I believe he has 4 rushing touchdowns, 1 passing touchdown, and then Parker Weiss has 1. I believe that's how it is.
And the kick is good by James Dakin, and now the Bearcats have a 41-13 lead over the Discoverers. And Preston Pearson has gotten a lot better as the season has gone along. He's gotten a lot more comfortable, and he's been playing like a lot better over the last couple games, which I've noticed. He's been more of a playmaker than he has.
The confidence, the determination, the power. He trusts himself.
Yes.
We saw the first game here. He was jittery.
Yeah.
It was a first game start. He had a bad day. He had a bad day. Everybody has bad days. LeBron James has bad days. Michael Jordan has bad days. Everybody has bad days. If you're, Denver Broncos fan, you have a lot of bad days.
Injuries suck, I tell you what.
So
You
true.
know, I had to put that in there. I had to do that too. If you're a Chicago Cubs fan, you had a lot of bad days, right, Nolan?
Our offense.
All right, you're back here. We're gonna. Nolan's a Cubs fan. We're gonna let him his misery will again.
As a sports fan, I live in misery. I really do. All right.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, but I got the Lopers to look forward to.
There
we are. Always got to look at the bright side. James Dakin with the kick, and this is a good kick, and it's returnable. They're going to call fair catch here, and the Discoverers will start at the 20-yard line. All right, Bearcats looking to stop the Discoverers again to keep the momentum on their side and to keep them from coming close to threatening their lead.
Right now, honestly, it's a 28-point lead. Bearcats have been in complete control, except for Columbus had a nice drive in the first quarter and then one big play. But Bearcats have been pounding. 28-point lead, you're pretty safe.
Yep.
You finish the game. But right now, Bearcats are looking to say, okay, what can we build? What can we go?
Mickey has a man open, and he's gonna have a guy open for the catch, and it's gonna go for 5 yards right there. So 2nd and 5 for the Discoverers.
Yeah. And Discoverers right now they're trying to find some offense that works because they just have not been consistent. They had the one good drive in the first quarter, but after that one, their offense has really gone stagnant. It's gone downhill. So they're trying to find something what is going to work. Okay. And again, please, after the game, after this play, we'll talk about after the game here.
All right, man goes in motion, and they're going to hand it off. And he runs upfield, and he's going to have the first down, and he's going to be down at the 43-yard line, I believe.
Yep, nice run there, breaking tackles. Again, please tune in. 11:15 remaining here, first down for the Discoverers. After the game, we'll break, and then we will come back with the homecoming festivities. We'll have coronation of homecoming king or queen. Nolan and the gang here will call the senior royalty. We'll put our cameras on, and we'll keep the cameras on for your audience pleasure there as they crown our junior royalty and then, of course, our senior royalty tonight.
And a good play fake right there. It had me fooled a little bit right there, but it was a good run, and that's going to pick up about 7 yards on the play. So I believe it should be 2nd and 7 for the Discoverers.
That's good, boy. That's
They're going to give him 8. All right, then. So 2nd and 2. Okay.
Discoverers got something moving here. Again, quarterbacking for the Discoverers, number 1, Brody Mickey. Not very big young man, compared like Preston, size, but quick. Mm-hmm. He's very quick.
All right. Play fake, but he's going to hand it off. And he has the first down at the 49-yard line, it appears. So first down for the Discoverers. Starting to pick up some momentum on this drive right here.
One thing I've not seen him is really get that number 6, Ernest Hausman. He's at the bottom of the field.
Oh, yeah.
Here. And he's had some good catches there. A couple times they've thrown the ball up, and he's just gone up and got it.
Mm-hmm.
But they really haven't targeted him a whole lot. Maybe that I don't know the passing game, trust, but Hausman, he's been very impressive. At the bottom of the screen there, number 6.
Drops back and throws it. Almost picked off by
number 27 there.
Parker Weiss.
Parker saw that one. He read it in his hands and out. And Parker was seeing nothing but green.
If he saw nothing but green, and if he caught that ball, he is gone for a pick 6.
Yeah, that was 6 all over. Parker, there was nothing between him and Chick-fil-A in the Student Union.
I might have to.
And trust me, I'm thinking about that Chick-fil-A. I got to think about Chick-fil-A right now in the Union, don't I?
Man.
Yeah,
spicy chicken sandwich sounds good right now.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Gosh, that does sound good.
All right, and that lemonade.
Ooh, there you go.
The lemonade is really good.
Oh, reverse.
All right, got a reverse handoff right here, and he's going to get a solid gain right here. He's going to get a gain of about 8 yards right here.
You're right. I think that was number, is that 10? No,
16. And that is Garrett Esch.
My guess is that's the young man who ran the touchdown last time. Because it looked like the same play, that reversed. That was the same play that ran the 80-yard touchdown. So
Bearcats read it this time and
we couldn't see the numbers, the silver numbers on the white jerseys, and we don't have binoculars up here, so we're kind of guessing. So we want to apologize for all of our viewers up there. We can't have the numbers. We're trying to do the best we can, but we can't read that silver on white. But my guess is I bet Asher ran that reverse.
3rd and 1 coming up from for the Discoverers, and he has some open grass in front of him. And he's going to be met by a host of Bearcats right there, but not before picking up a good chunk of yardage and the first down for the Discoverers. He's going to be down at the 31-yard line. So the Bearcats, not really. The defense has not been as effective on this drive.
Right. And starters are still in. Coach Cool has not pulled starters. There's not second. I don't think second strings out there, are they?
Nope, I don't think so.
Yep. It's not a game where you play it through. But I'll tell you, a big Bearcat piece that's missing tonight is senior Jack Johnson.
Yes.
He is the leader. Bearcats done a nice job strung this one out. Oh, wow. Good run. Oh, fumble.
Did the ball come out?
It did.
It did. The Bearcats.
I believe
Bearcats
Columbus.
Players, nope. The Discoverers have recovered.
Yep. That ball hit green. But, Jack Johnson was kind of leader. He was a leader last year on the team. He is the vocal leader. He's the linebacker. He calls the plays. He's a tight end. Senior captain leadership out there. Huge loss for the Bearcats of not having Jack Johnson. He's on the field about the 35-yard line. You can't see him right there. He's got his Letterman jackets on. He has separated his shoulder last week. They popped it back in. He played, but you know what? The coach said, let's just give you a week off, Jack.
Yeah. So all right, handoff for the Discoverers, and
he's short.
Not a lot gained right there, but he's going to be short of the first down, and it's going to be 1 yard short. So 4th and 1 coming up for the Discoverers.
And Jack will be back next week as Bearcats head to Lincoln.
Excuse me, 3rd and 1. I'm sorry.
Yep. Bearcats head to Lincoln, playing Lincoln High, and I believe the game will be at Lincoln High. So please note the games. Most of the games in Lincoln, they always seem at Seacrest, but I believe we are playing at Lincoln High, and we will not be streaming that game. And then we finish it at Elkhorn South. I do believe they are a Strive school. That one will probably be on stream, the Elkhorn South stream. If it does, we will get that to you. And then after that, okay, let's here.
Timeout on the field.
We're going to stay here. If you didn't know, the schedule, the NSA schedule, we're scheduled to play GI first. Woj game. They got pushed back to week 9, but now week 9 has been canceled. So we will not play Grand Island. Okay. We only have 2 regular season games left for Kearney High. We'll next week at Lincoln High and the following week at Elkhorn South. After the conclusion of that game, I believe there's 24 teams in Class A.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's 24.
I think that's right.
24. They will a seeding committee. I was talking to Coach Cool today. I think it's like 5 to 7 ADs are on the seeding committee, and they're going to get together and they're going to seed the Class A state tournament. All 24 teams will be placed in the tournament, and the first 8 teams get a bye. Then after that, then home games and stuff like that. So we're hoping we get another home game in that first round playoffs. So, but we'll see. But first off, let's finish this game off. Then we got to go to Lincoln High.
All right, Mickey lines up in the gun for the Discoverers. He's going to take the snap. He's going to drop back to throw. He has a guy open, but that was great defense by number 15, That was Seth Altwine right there
Nice.
coming in to make the play.
That's senior Seth Altwine. Nice to see him there. If you can see that hand, that little hand's got a little blue, black on it, that right side there. 3 weeks ago, Seth knocked a pass down, broke his hand. He had to have his surgery immediately, so it's really nice to see Seth out there. He's just only 2 weeks away from surgery on that right hand.
All right.
He's out there. It's all padded up. Oh, look at that.
Great defense right there by the Bearcats.
I think it's number 50. Is that 52? Is he stopped? I think he stopped short. I think Bearcats.
They're going to call him.
That was Colton Urich.
Looks like they're
they're looking. Oh, man, he got a good spot.
Are they going to bring out the chains here?
Oh.
The Bearcats are very much convinced that they have him short.
I thought that ball was closer to the 52-yard line. Okay. Tasha, can you zoom in on that? We'll see if Tasha can zoom in. Okay, what do you got here? Tasha's going to try to zoom in. I'm calling it short by 6 inches. I think it's short by 6 inches. That's the best we can zoom in. Okay, we'll get there.
The chains tell the truth. We shall see.
Short by 6 inches.
It's a lot of chain there. And maybe by the nose of the by the nose of the football.
Ah, darn it.
It's a game of inches.
It was.
Wow.
So, first down for the Scubbers.
All right. So the Bearcats didn't quite get the stop right there, but the Discoverers are driving here, looking to try to score right here. With roughly 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yep. Discoverers, they're not in a hurry-up offense. They're just trying to find a groove. When you're down 28 late in the game, you're trying to find something, a possible screen pass.
Nice snap right there by Mickey. And he's going to throw it out to not quite sure who that is, but with forward progress, he maybe got 4 yards.
About 4 or 5 yards on that.
And the Bearcats were up there to stop him. Good defense right there.
As well designed. Earlier that game, they kind of ran that screen pass, and Preston Pearson blew that up. But this time, instead of having the blockers, they sent one deep into the end zone to kind of confuse the Bearcat defenders. That's why he's able to break loose for a 4-yard gain. Bearcats sniffed it out, but it's a good job of misdirection by, it looked like it was a screen pass, but it was different up.
It's going to be a handoff.
Oh, met at the line.
He was met at the line right there.
I think that was number 52. That was Colton Urich again.
A gain of maybe 2 yards on the play.
Boy, Colton Urich met him and laid a pop on him, didn't he?
Oh, yes, he did.
Colton's one of those types of kid. He's solid kid.
Very, very strong.
Yeah, very strong. He lives in that weight room here.
Oh, for real.
Colton's 6 foot, 190 pounds, and he just loves to hit people. I mean, he does.
Ain't that the truth? All right.
Oh, to get back?
He controlled himself. All right.
I don't think he broke fame.
Okay.
Yeah, Colton's. Now what's going to – they're running at 5 seconds, 4 seconds left.
To snap it. They're trying to hard count perhaps? Or?
Yeah. Yeah, Colton's one of those, in game day, situation like that,
He's hype.
He is hyped. Nothing against it, and Mom Urich, but you wear the wrong color jersey, Colton sack his mother. But if you put the wrong jersey on, he's going to hit you. but that's a football player.
Yeah.
That's what you want, right?
Yeah.
That's what you want. I love having that kid on our team. All right. Let's take a break here real quick. 5:43 remaining here in the game. Bearcats leading 41-13. It's Bearcat Sports Network by the First National Bank of Omaha.
Life is already full of things to worry about. Like mornings. With First National free checking, we've eliminated the worry. Life is already full of things to worry about. Like mornings. With First National free checking, we've eliminated the worry.
And we're back here at the Bearcat Sports Network, and Columbus is going to drop back. It has a man open, and I think he had a foot down.
Oh.
Touchdown, Columbus.
Yeah, it was
touchdown.
touchdown.
What a catch right there by.
That's number 6.
That
That's
was-
number 6 there.
that
Ernest
was-
Hausman. That's one I've been
Ernest
talking
Hausman.
about here.
There he is.
Now, I want to see a replay. I thought he gave a little push off.
No, I think
I thought he gave a little push off there. I thought he made a little separation, but that's a football play.
Yep.
That's the referees. That's a football play. Let them fight. Let them fight. But I think. But you know what? We're okay. But yeah, I said earlier, a few minutes ago. Why are they not targeting Hausman? He's been impressive. They throw the ball to him. He's got some speed. Definitely has some jumps.
Yep.
That young man jumped up a couple times.
And the kick out looked flat, no good. That went left.
Yep.
And so Columbus still trails, but the score is now 41-19 in favor of the Bearcats.
All right, and then guys, I think I'm going to head back down to the field. I got some video I got to take care of the homecoming festivities. So again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in tonight. Again, my name is Robert Goff. I'm the advisor here for Bearcat Sports Network. Thank you guys for all your support of these students here, as they're doing a great job bringing you this wonderful football game. And stay in tune with our Twitter feed, KHS Media Pro, for announcements. Hopefully in 2 weeks, again, you'll see the Bearcats on the air at Elkhorn South. And hoping the week after that one, we have playoff game back here in Kearney. And Nolan will be on the mic again for that one. Okay?
Yes, sir.
But, okay, so guys, thanks very much. And I'm going to tune out here, and Nolan's going to finish up the game here. And then they'll take a short break, and they'll come back for homecoming announcements, and we'll keep the camera right on there as they'll show the homecoming king and queen coming down. All right, guys, you guys have a great finish game.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Goff.
Yep.
All right. So the Bearcats ready to receive the kick after a very impressive catch from Ernest Hausman on the pass from Brody Mickey. That was it was really, truly a great pass. Maybe a push-off, but I didn't see it. But that's up for discussion. So, Discoverers kicking off to, I believe that is Caden Miller, or no, is that? Is that Josh Bean, perhaps?
Perhaps. Your guess is as good as mine. I do not have good eyesight at all. So.
All right, either Caden Miller or Josh Bean to receive this kick, and that ball is back. But
well, it looks
this
like
is
number 10.
Caden Miller.
Or
He's
12.
just gonna slide down to 10. So the Bearcats will start the drive at this 10 at their own 10-yard line. So not the most ideal field position, but nothing we can't work with. So the Bearcats trying to score and extend their lead over the Discoverers.
I mean, the Bearcats are staying strong.
Bearcats are staying strong out here.
Okay, so just looking over at the Rowdies, they're just they have flashlights on their phones. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I mean, I miss this from high school. I miss this. I mean, I'm a college student and I miss
Preston
this.
Pearson hands it off to, that is Miguel Molina, and he's going to get a gain of about a yard. I love the Rowdy section.
Oh, I love it.
They're fantastic.
Oh, it's like a big family. It welcomes people with open arms, and that's
The
what's
Rowdy section is the spirit of Kearney High.
Oh, it
exactly.
is, though.
Exactly, and especially during
Let's
basketball.
be honest, I don't know if half of the kids play as well if it wasn't for them. They amp them up.
Oh, yeah.
Even as a band kid, I feel their spirit, and we all the band performs better when they're there. We
Exactly.
honestly do.
Exactly.
Like when you got a guy with high energy in your corner, you're gonna be excited.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Got
All right, man goes
motivation.
into motion. It's going to be a handoff to Miguel Molina. And Miguel Molina has some open grass in front of him. And he's going to be down. Looks like he's going to be down at the first down marker. At least that appears where the spot is going to be. So should be first down Bearcats. Yep, it's going to be first down for the Bearcats. Great run right there by Miguel Molina. Substitutions coming in and coming out for the Bearcats. So a fresh group coming in for the Bearcats. And we have a new quarterback. We got Riley Miller, the junior, in at quarterback in replacement of Preston Pearson. And Coach Cool is not very happy, and he is going to call time out on the play. And he is not a very happy man right now. Not quite sure what for, but...
Can you imagine being down on the field with him? I applaud those players right now, but I could not imagine being on the field with Coach Cool right now. I mean, I'd be happy with the score we have, but I don't like people yelling. I mean, that's just me. But what
Yeah.
would you do with that?
All right, so you're going to have handoff. This one's going to Molina again. And the ball came out, but I think he was down. And there's a flag on the field, and oh no, this is not good. Riley Miller was kind of slow to get up right there,
Uh-oh.
but he's kind of limping off, and we'll see if he's okay. Sure hope he is.
Never go towards an injury.
There's also a flag on the field, and we'll see what that is about. The refs are discussing it.
Alrighty, and like we say, we have a
Personal
different.
foul. That's going to be on the defense. I believe it's probably going to be, I think that might have been a late hit on Riley Miller, perhaps. I didn't see what was going on. It's a personal foul, and it's on the Discoverers. So the ball will move forward for the Bearcats, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. All right. So the Bearcats. Looks like Riley Miller is okay, which is good.
Oh yeah.
And all right. So Riley Miller's back in, and he lines up in the gun, and he's gonna take the snap here. He's gonna hand it off to Miguel Molina. And Miguel Molina has some open space in front of him. He spins off a defender, and that was quite the run right there by Miguel Molina. Always looking upfield, and dodged some tackles and made a play happen. All right. So it's going to be first down for the Bearcats from the 44-yard line. Riley Miller comes into the huddle with the play. He's going to line up in the gun. Miguel Molina lining up on his left side. It's going to be an option, but he's going to be QB keeper, and he got nothing right there. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Bearcats. All right. Riley Miller rushes to the huddle with 12 seconds left on the play clock. Going to call the play. Line up in the gun. Bearcats need to run some urgency. 4 seconds left on the play clock. And they're going to snap it. Pitch off to Miguel Molina. Oh, wait, no. Pardon me. That was Rian Green.
Guys, we have a player down on our field.
And Riley Miller looks like he must have something going on because he is
It may be
limping.
cramps. Could it be cramps?
Well, he's just gotten to the game, so I don't believe so. But you never know.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Well, who knows where his mental state is either, affecting his physical state. You
That's
never
true.
know.
yeah, that's true. I mean, he's a good player, and he's a good kid, too. So,
All right. So the Bearcats faced with there's a penalty that I must have missed.
yeah, they called it when he went down.
I was looking around somewhere else. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Well, 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. And that's going to be at the now they're all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the Bearcats are driving now. They have a chance to score again on these Discoverers. There's a timeout called by the Discoverers, and we're going to take that timeout as well. You're watching Bearcat Football on the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. All right, and welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network. And the Bearcats are at this. When we're back, and the Bearcats are at the 16-yard line, and in position for a score. Bearcats looking to extend this lead. They have a comfortable lead, but always gotta get some confidence into the second stringers, so that you have some depth. And Rian Green, and it's gonna run for the first down, I believe. Great run right there by Rian. Oh, excuse me. No, short. Oh, the first down, 2 yards short. All right, 2nd and 2 coming up for the Bearcats. Rian Green came into the game and has made an immediate impact. Has some really solid runs so far. All right.
So 2 minutes left on this game clock right now, guys. And just to remind you, just stay on with us after the game. We will be announcing the royalty court members.
Rian Green spins away, and he's going to get the first down, and he's going to be down at, I believe, the 2 or 3 yard line. Great pickup right there for Rian Green. First down and goal for the Bearcats. Bearcats moving some guys in and out of the huddle. And Cole Rao, I almost feel like I might have got that name wrong. Checks in for the Bearcats at number 7. And that was a bad handoff, and the ball was picked up by the Discoverers. I'm not sure what happened, but it's Discoverers football. And there's a fumble on the play. I was surprised because I didn't see the ball pop out. But regardless, 1st and 10 for the Discoverers off of the fumble. Just not the best run play right there by the Bearcats. Not the cleanest handoff I've ever seen. So the Discoverers will set up shop inside of their own 6. Not ideal field position, but they got a long ways to go and only so little time to score. And it's going to be another time. And it's going to be a timeout for Kearney. So we will take that timeout as well, and we will be back. From the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank.
For more than 162 years, FNBO has been with you where you are. A bank committed to helping you earn more and save more, so you can do more, both big and small. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank.
All right, and we're back here at the Bearcat Sports Network, and the Discoverers have the ball deep in their own territory. They're pinned back in the 6 yard line after the fumble by the Bearcats. All right, Mickey will line up in the gun. He takes a snap, and he's going to hand it off. And he's going to be met by 3 Bearcats right there. On the tackle right there was Cole Rao and a few others. Cole Rao was the guy I saw come in. More substitutions in for the Bearcats.
Less than a minute left on the game clock here, guys.
All right, it's going to be another handoff. And he has some open space in front of him. And he tried to hurdle, but he was met in air. And it looks like he got the first down. Wait. He's pointing in the... Oh. Well, okay. So it was a first down for the Discoverers. and they are at on the 18-yard line now, and not much time to do anything really right now.
22 seconds to be exact.
Tough situation right now. They want to score. They need a pass, which they do line up to do right here, and that's gonna be picked off by the Bearcats, and that has sealed the game if it wasn't sealed already for the Bearcats, and that just
We needed that
that just
win.
puts the icing on the cake for the Bearcats. So the Bearcats with 6 seconds left, probably just going to take a knee and call it a day. And what a performance by the Bearcats today. They played with great efficiency on the run game, on offense and on defense. Defense was stout, didn't let much up. Then the offense, ground and pound, and they just pounded the Discoverers today. So looks like they're just going to come in, take this knee, and that will do it. The Bearcats take this one over the Columbus Discoverers. They get their first win on the year after some tough losses.
And what a game.
41-19 over the Columbus Discoverers.
And what a game that was, folks. We'll be right back with the senior and junior royalty court members. Stick around, and we'll have that for you in just a little bit. This is Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank.
Life is already full of things to worry about. Like mornings. With First National free checking, we've eliminated the worry. Life is already full of things to worry about. Like mornings. With First National free checking, we've eliminated the worry. Life is already full of things to worry about. Like mornings. With First National free checking, we've eliminated the worry.
For more than 162 years, FNBO has been with you where you are. A bank committed to helping you earn more and save more, so you can do more, both big and small. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. For more than one
All right, welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank, and we are back with the homecoming royalty members. And this is one of the best traditions that there is in homecoming for Kearney High. Just really fun.
Oh, yes, indeed. I remember I'm a college student, and this is always the most exciting game, especially after the fact, just watching all of these beautiful people and just watching them walk down and hearing all about them. Do you want to start us off, or do you want me to?
I will start us off, I suppose. All right. I'm trying to figure out who's going. Is it just like
I think it's juniors first.
okay,
I
okay.
don't know.
Well, not quite sure who's going first, but we'll
just
wing it.
Yeah,
We'll wing it. We'll figure
we'll
it out.
wing it. We're
All
yeah.
right. That's my man Shamil out there. All right, let's see. I think that's my guy Shamil. All right, let's see. All right. So
For the junior royalty court members, Emma Bonsall. Emma Bonsall is the daughter of Brady and Sherry Bonsall. She is a member of the cross country and track and field teams. Emma is also involved in Key Club and choir.
Shamil Abilak is the son of Bavish and Amira. He is on the tennis team and speech teams. Shamil is also involved with student council, FBLA, and the hashtag Be Kind team.
Megan Dalkey. Megan Dalkey is the daughter of Todd and Teresa Dalkey. She is on the volleyball and basketball teams. Megan is also involved with Kearney Tackles Cancer, FCA, and is a class officer.
Caden DeVries is the son of Joel and Michelle DeVries. He is a member of the cross-country and track teams. Caden is also part of FCA and student council.
Isabella Inberg. Isabella is the daughter of Jamie and Sean Inberg. She is involved with one act, speech, and photography. Isabella is also on the tennis team.
Chris Dutenhofer is the son of Neil and Ellen Dutenhofer. He's on the football, track, and wrestling teams. Chris is also a member of FCA.
Sydney Hafner, is the daughter of Brett and Jenna Hafner. She is a drum major in the band, a class officer, and a member of Youth Leadership Kearney. Sydney is also on the tennis team and a member of the worship team at her church.
Zach Nickel is the son of Sean and Jennifer Nickel. He is a member of the swim and track teams, and Zach is also involved with HOSA and Key Club.
Chloe King. Chloe King is the daughter of Sean and Amanda King. She is a member of Student Council, HOSA, and Key Club. Chloe is also on the tennis team.
Caden Miller is the son of Heidi and Dan Miller. He is a member of the football, basketball, and track teams. Caden is also part of FCA.
Lauren Welsh. Lauren is the daughter of Katie and Jim Mahalik and Andy Welsh. She is on the cross country and track teams. Lauren is also a member of Key Club and FCA.
Parker Weiss is the son of Ryan and Tasha Weiss. He is a member of the football, basketball, and track teams.
Alrighty, those were your junior royalty court members. Now for the senior royalty court members. Alrighty, Lucy Barty. Lucy is the daughter of Jane and Todd Barty. She is a member of the volleyball and swimming teams. Lucy is also involved with K Club and Kearney Tackles Cancer.
Oliver Combs is the son of Jason and Gail Combs. He is in the senior class. He is a senior class president and a member of the National Honor Society. Oliver is also active in FBLA, Kearney E-Free Youth Group, and track.
Hayley Becker. Hayley is the daughter of Tammy and Jamie Becker. She is on the softball team, a member of Kearney Tackles Cancer, and plays club softball. Hayley is also a member of a local youth group.
Preston Pearson is the son of Leon and Stacy Pearson. He is on the football team and track teams. Preston is also a member of the National Honor Society.
Layla Bombeck. Layla is the daughter of Michelle and Nathan Bombeck. She is in choir and one act. Layla is also on the improv team and a part of speech and theater.
Matthew Dalkey is the son of Teresa and Todd Dalkey. He is on the track and cross country teams. Matthew is also a member of orchestra, quiz bowl, and Boy Scouts.
Araya Carson. Araya is the daughter of Ryan and Ann Carson. She is a member of Thespians, the musical, and one act. Araya is also a member of the jazz band.
Trapper Frieda is the son of Jason and Anna Frieda. He's on the cross country and track teams. Trapper is also a member of the National Honor Society.
Abigail Hines is the daughter of Mike and Trish Hines. She is a member of the National Honor Society and K Club. Abigail is also on the softball team.
Richard Harbles is the son of Robert and Lauren Harbles. He's on the football, swimming, and diving and track teams. Richard is also a member of the band and choir.
Betsy Lewis. Betsy is the daughter of Jamie and Matthew Lewis. She is on the golf team. Betsy also is a member of chorale, Thespian Troupe 1811, historian, and competitive theatrics.
Kalu Obasi is the son of Sharon and Chinier Obasi. He is on the tennis and quiz bowl teams. Kalu also participates in orchestra, student council, and marching band.
Kendall Salsi is the daughter of Kelly.
Kendall Susie.
Thank you. Is the daughter of Kelly and Matt Susie. She is involved with the DECA and FCA groups. Kendall is also on the cheer team.
Eli Cordis is the son of Teresa and Kent Cordis. He's on in theater and one act. Eli is also a member of the band.
Malia Wright. Malia is the daughter of Angela and Dave Wright. She is in band, choir, and theater. Malia is also an active member of her youth group.
Grady Wright is the son of Todd and Shannon Wright. He is on the football team and a member of Grass Hog basketball.
And that's it, guys. Those were your royalty court members for the class for this year.
Homecoming 2020.
Yes, exactly.
There we are.
Alrighty. Again, this is Allie Myers,
Nolan Dart.
Brianna Royal, and Tasha signing off. Thanks for tuning in to 91.1 KL. Sorry, Loper Radio.
Hey, force of habit.
I know, right?
Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this broadcast of Bearcat football on Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by First National Bank. Your support is greatly appreciated, and hope you tune in next time we go live. Thank you, and have a good night.
Good night.
Good night. Oops.
Oh gosh, you let it run past it and you mute it.